Hey Northlake family, I'm so excited for you to get ready to hear from our students directly about our first student leadership team Mission Week back in July. There was fear of some great disappointment when we heard from Reach that we would not be able to go to Stanton, Kentucky, but I'll tell you what, our students rose to the occasion. They embraced the atmosphere and the environment even though it wasn't what was expected, and there was no doubt that they learned how to work together as one unit, as Christ is the head, as well as having a great impact in their personal walk with Christ. I can't wait for you to hear it directly from them. Thank you all for your prayers and support, and especially those who contributed financially. God bless to you all, and see you through the hallways of Northlake.
So before this week, because I'd been quarantined, so to speak, for a couple months, churches were closed and youth group was strictly over video chat, I was feeling distant and like it was getting harder and harder to hear what God was trying to speak to me. I wasn't expecting this 1 week to bring it all back, especially because it wasn't our usual out-of-state trip with hundreds of other students, but it did. It showed me that it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. It matters who you're with and why you're doing it.
At first, I felt like very unable to broadcast my thoughts and feelings like with a group of people, and being able to communicate as a whole. Normally, before this week, I would kind of like internalize and solve the problem myself. If nobody else can do it, I can do it, because I know how my mind processes and how my mind works, and develop a way to get the problem done. So I feel like this week, God really showed me how that there's other people in this world too, other than myself, and I'm able to, utilize their gifts and abilities as well as mine to, come together as a whole and get the project done.
I've been at Lake Presbyterian Church for 6 years, and somehow this is my first mission trip. And boy, I tell you what, I loved every minute of it. It was just amazing to see how wonderful and hardworking the people of this church are. Brad, Kent, and Dana all got together to make an amazing mission trip even when we couldn't go out there somewhere else. I really enjoyed it, a lot more than I thought I would.
This simple project, 15 minutes away from our homes, brought me the same amount of joy that I feel when we're at camp in a big room with huge sound systems. It reminded me that no matter how distant I feel or how hard things get, God is always right there waiting for the perfect time to pull me back in and guide me in the right direction. And that's a really good feeling.
He really brought out my ability to talk with others, communicate situations and proper ways or ideas that I could help solve those problems. I'm really glad that he brought that out, because I feel like not only today, but in the future, I can use that skill. I know it's not perfect. I can definitely improve upon it still. If I can develop that skill and be able to, work in groups in the future and broadcast ideas, problem-solving ways, methods, et cetera, I can use that skill in the future, as well as with Christ and telling him my problems in life.
Deep down in my soul, I felt this connection, this family surrounding me. Even when I was carrying wood or helping Mike in the shed with other odd jobs or just sitting over on the bench, I felt God on that work site, and I still feel God in this youth room tonight. He was watching, and he was proud.
Although Christ already knows my problems, I'll be able to tell him and feel more confident and trusting in him that he'll be able to solve those no matter what the problem is.